can have a great life ahead of them, that great life is ahead of you. But that's the thing that a lot of people have to come to realize, that the life is in front of them and not behind you. So once you start to chase what's in front of you, that's when you escape what's behind you. Because it doesn't matter where you started or where this or that person started. It matters about how you finish. When you come to the realization that no matter how dirty or unclean your past may seem, the future is always a clean slate. No matter how dark the past may seem, the future is always bright. The saying that yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a present. That's why they call it a gift. And my understanding is that why let the worries of the past catch up with you into the present and then disrupt your future? Because tomorrow doesn't really exist, neither does yesterday. Because you can think about what you have to do next week, but you can't actually jump into next week and control that. You see what I'm saying? You can only take life each day. You see, one day at a time, 24 hours at a time, because that's all we get. So worrying about tomorrow's worries, all you really do is just relive that stress twice. And what's the point in that? You gain no benefit from it. You've got to understand that you can only control what's in front of you right now. And the long term is created by your daily habits, which are made up. When you're going through health, don't stop. When you face that storm in your life, don't pitch a tent in it. Don't book a holiday in hell. Don't decide to go on a tour. Because if you're going through hell, why would you stop? Get through it. You keep pushing on the steps. It's alright to be weak, but it's not alright to stay weak. You see what I'm saying? Because we've all got something in us to push us through. Big principle is you're never gonna know how long it's gonna take. Just because you're consistent doesn't mean you're gonna get it in 4 weeks. How long does it take to lose weight? Some might lose weight quicker than other people. You might lose weight faster than me. I might lose weight faster than you. But it's all unique, personal to you. But the biggest thing is staying consistent with it. You just got to get up and develop a strong mind to say, look, I've done what I've had to do yesterday to get to where I want to be today. Now, if I want to go and achieve that body, get that amount of money, get them grades, so I'm in a position where I'm like, tomorrow, yeah, I'm satisfied with what I've done yesterday. Go at it again. And this is something that I've recently realized, is that, look, where you are tomorrow is the product of what you've done today. And where you are today is a result of what you've done yesterday. And where you were yesterday is a result of what you've done the day before that. So when you realize that your daily actions actually have a much bigger impact than you think, and that in the long run, it really does dictate your future, that's when you realize that you actually are in control and it's possible to create what you want to create, but you've got to get up and go after it. It's never going to be easy, because if it is, everyone would do it. It's just simple as that. But the things that are worth having, the things that last are hard to come by, and the things that don't last are easy to come by. Here's something that 99% of most people probably disagree with me on. A lot of people say follow your passions. I say that's a lot of bull. Something that I've come to understand that is following your passions without time and commitment takes you nowhere. So what you should do instead, follow your efforts. Because when you follow your efforts, you're putting time to something. When you put time to something, you become good at something. Then you have a chance to become great at something. And one thing that I've come to understand is that no one ever quits something that they're great at. Such excellence and greatness is an act and a habit. It's something that's repeated on a daily basis, and people feel like they've worked hard one day, so now they can chill the next day. But when you realize that following what you want to follow, following those efforts, it's a daily battle. Winning one battle doesn't mean you've won the war. The war's still yet to come, and you've got to win them small battles every single day. See, I follow my passion. I want to be a professional footballer. Oh, nice. So do 10 million other people as well. So what's going to make my passion stand up? The time, the commitment, the work ethic, the actual consistency, determination. And then when I get good at it, I get great. When I get great, I become passionate. When I'm passionate, it's easy. See, everything can be perceived as easy. And when things are perceived as easy, then you come to understand that you've just got to work hard at it. Because I could say, you know what, cool, hear this. Anyone can draw. But it's just a matter of where, are you a good drawer or a bad drawer? Doesn't matter your ability in terms of how good you can draw, everyone can draw. But to become good at that is easy. But what does it require? Hard work. And that's where most people fail. That's where a lot of people trip up and slip up. That's where a lot of people don't meet the requirements of their passion. But you've got to follow your efforts. When you fully commit to yourself, that's when you really see wonders happen. Eat this. You're the architect of tomorrow. Yo, get up, get out, go face the world head on. Whatever you gotta do, go and do it. You gotta apologize for something, go and do it. Go make up for the months of neglect, for this time that you've wasted. Go make up for it. See, but all of that is behind me. If I done it, cool. If it made me look bad, I did it. That's on me. But you've got to hold yourself accountable. They say, no matter how bad it gets, I'm not quitting. Simple as that. Sure, everyone's had a moment at least where they look back on it and be like, maybe I should have done that, or I regret that, or if I could go back to that moment and do something different. Now, when you go the next 10 days with that in your head, and you realize, look, I don't want to get to the end of my life and there's a situation where I'm not talking about what I did do, but I'm talking about what I didn't. See, when you face regret head on, when you face your broken pieces and actually give them a chance, that's when you know that, look, anything can be fixed. As long as you give those broken pieces a chance, you can put those pieces back together. But you can't just go with the mindset of sweeping it under the carpet and then try and hide it away, because it's still always there. And you're afraid of something, you have to master it. That's where the next version of yourself is. That's where the process starts to happen. And when you get to a point where you want to quit, because everybody does, I've got to a point where I want to quit. You've got to then be able to answer the questions, because your mind is going to throw at you all these questions. It's going to tell you to quit. Go home, have one shower, grab some food, it's chill. But when you can answer those questions, that's when you really find out what you're made of. And that's when you can really say, I've faced my fear, I've overcome it. Now, let's move to the next level. A lot of people have this I used to be mentality, or I used to dialogue in their mind. And my response to that is, nobody cares. Like, whilst what you've done in the past is impressive, cool. Maybe you ran a mile in 5 minutes. Maybe you won this award, or you got the most something in this. Whatever achievements that you've acquired in the past, nobody really cares. What have you done today? The fact of the matter is, have you done anything to improve yourself since then? Have you done anything today? What are you on right now? Whilst you've got all these achievements in the past, you're only as good as your last performance. So what have you done today to improve yourself? It is when you feel like giving up that you truly level up and look the best version of yourself. And when you feel like quitting and you just want to stop, that is the exact moment, the prime moment to push beyond and go one more step, one more mile, one more hour, one more rep. That is the exact moment to say to yourself, I'm not gonna give up till I'm done. Man's not gonna stop when he's tired. I'm gonna stop when I'm done. I get, well, I've been asked a few times, how do you wake up at 4 in the morning to train? And not just once, but on a consistent basis. And look, here's my take on it. There's no secret to waking up early and training. There's no secret to waking up one day and say, you know what, I'm gonna give 100%. Because I can do it, you can do it, anyone can do it. It's simple as that. But there's nothing more powerful than someone with a purpose. And when you've got that purpose, and when you really want to develop that passion and follow your efforts, that's when going to the next level, pushing yourself and surpassing limits and breaking boundaries, all of that becomes clockwork. But a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with that single step. So are you willing to take that single step to get to the 1,000 miles?